Hello there, commanders, and attention, especially if you play during American prime time, regardless of which time zone you are in. I have some good news for you. Ever since the matchmaking change 3 or 4 weeks ago, PvP battles are taking place 24/7. Before the matchmaking changes, that wasn't always the case during American prime time. There were days when the battles would last the entire day. And there were days when the American population would give up and there wouldn't be enough players to form a battle, creating a downward spiral in the community that I talked about more in my matchmaking changes video. So if you are one of my viewers who are listening now, used to play during American primetime but have quit, or play less because of the uncertainty of fighting a battle or unreliability of matchmaking times, it is the perfect time for you to come back now. There are multiple PvP battles going on at any point of the day, even when most of the Chinese players are asleep, and it's long after the initial boom caused by the introduction of the matchmaking changes. If you are afraid of going to the current matchmaking with low tier units, don't worry, it really doesn't matter. Especially in North American primetime. The battles are extremely random, which heavily inhibits the ability of good players to carry their battles, so it's a perfect environment for anybody who isn't playing at the highest level. As an example, let me show you a fragment of a battle I fought around 1 AM GMT. That would be 9 PM at East Coast and 6 PM at West Coast of United States, which is exactly the time frame when the most Americans spend their free time playing games, watching TV, surfing the internet, etc. So why not play Total War Arena during that time and increase the quality and quantity of the games and capitalize on the noob-friendly environment that is the American primetime?
Are you queued with Misha?
I am queued with Misha, yes. I get queued with us.
Okay. I'll wait until you guys are finished.
Why are you going to be so nice this time around?
I was working at the last 20 minutes, I wasn't playing. Alright, I'm gonna make some tea. I'll be right there.
Previously I didn't wait when you queued.
I know, but I just wanted to quickly play. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Great. Tier 9 line, that's another one. Ooh, range units.
No prisoners.
And an AFK player. Holy shit, they're camping him. Look at that blob. I'll just take C from you if you don't move in a minute. Oh, they're turning around. They really don't want C. Okay, I'll take that for free. I'll go for a risky maneuver.
On to glory.
Nobody wants to heal. Oh, these guys want to heal. Well, not today. So how did you like my American accent? Let me know down in the comments below. I tried my best to pull it off, but I'm still just European, so we do have a little bit of a different accent over here. But we are not here to talk about my accents. We are here, or rather I am here to talk, to convince you, North American players, or anybody else really, to play Arena during American primetime. Here I am, pulling off, I think, a really good maneuver. I said even during the battle, I'm going to go for a risky maneuver. It may pay off immensely, or it may just end up being completely useless. So I went to the enemy healing zone because after I saw the engagement between A and D, I thought, well, a lot of players would go back and try to heal. Let me go and interrupt that. And Scipio is the perfect commander, or the best commander to do that. I have Warcry that can route wavering units. I have Oath that lets me stick and fight even when being surrounded, where all the other units would have routed, all the other units, or the other commanders rather, would have routed, even Leonidas. Also, Oath Perseverance does not have a timeout, so as long as I am in a fight, it will continue. And I end up killing here, I think, I don't know, 5 to 7 units. We'll see at the end of the video. I'm not really counting, and I know I already think killed 3 or so. But anyway, the point is that even if somebody here like me does something like that, that is still not enough to carry a random battle like this. People, you know, just like usual, they're running mostly like headless chickens. If you're afraid of high tier players, like for example here, I am playing just tier 6. Mished, I think, is playing tier 5. Maybe he leveled up to tier 6 at this point already, I don't know. But even if he's playing tier 6, he's playing a stock unit. And we're just doing dailies here. Even though for me it's the middle of the night, but it's... but yeah, I'm playing tier 6 and I'm completely fine going against tier 9s. If you're smarter and, you know where you should be and what you can do to actually achieve something, then it really shouldn't be a problem for you to be useful and reliable for your team in your battles. Even if you're not the one who will end up carrying the battle, you can actually help others carry as well. So even if you're the low tier unit and have tier 9-10 in your team, well, try to support them the best you can, and that is your way to victory, right? Don't try going tier 3 versus tier 9 as like, oh, the game is imbalanced. I mean, maybe it is, right? But the guy is 6 tier higher than you, so you know. But yeah, we do have some tier 9 players in this battle, and yeah, I don't think they have really particularly achieved anything special in this battle, other than just doing what their commanders do, and even not that really, because our Alexander player, who has access to Anvil, didn't really use that Anvil very well. The enemy has tier 9 Leonidas, and he also gets routed, despite being Leonidas, right? So, as you can see, those are tier 4, tier 5 units, routing and massacring a tier 9 unit, with no bigger problems, really. I think maybe even the higher tier players have grown a little bit complacent. It's like, oh, I have a tier 9, I'm going against my dog. Dogs are OP, yes. But anyway, they might have grown a little bit complacent. I have tier 9, I'm going against tier 3. There's no way I can lose, right? And then they lose. So really, don't be afraid of the high tiers. Don't be afraid of the parties. Just come and play. And especially since you are viewers of my channel, I know that you're definitely above average of an arena player, and you can do really, really well on battlefields, especially on battlefields like that. So, before my dog goes crazy, I'll see you on Arena's battlefields, commanders. And even after he goes crazy, I will see you there as well.